welcome back to my channel. That's Aneti Maya. For those who missed, I interviewed Ismail, a student in Indonesia on a fully funded scholarship. He's a Ugandan. If you missed part 1, here you go. So now we're here with part 2, and we're going to be diving more into, some of the challenges she faced, the culture shocks, and all that. Let's roll. So the next question is about, some of the things you have learned by having your education, your higher education abroad. What are the major lessons you have learned by doing your bachelor's degree in Indonesia?
I've really learned a lot. That's regarding to my faculty, my program study in, the medicine stuff. But then outside, the major lesson I've learned within the society is like to be simple, to live life in a simple way. So long as I'm happy, so long as everything is okay, there is no reason as to why I should complicate life. So I've really learned a lot about keeping each and everything simple.
That's a good thing,
actually. They're very simple people.
I also love that, in Japan, when I was doing my bachelor's degree, I used to see my professors, putting on canvas, putting on t-shirts and canvas, and they come to class. And then from that moment, I understood that we should focus on what they teach us in class, but not how they look like, something like that, as long as what they're putting on is clean and they are comfortable with it. I mean, that's their lives. I only have to focus on what they teach me in class. I love that. I'm also living simply, though in Uganda you sometimes feel like, oh, because of the culture I have to be like this, but honestly I want to be simple. If we move on, we are interested to know more about the challenges you have faced, because that's a new country, so I do expect some challenges. What are they in your case, and how did you manage to solve these challenges?
The major challenge upon arriving in Indonesia was language. So as long as my scholarship was in English, like the classes, each and everything, but then I spend most of the time outside in the community, and Indonesians don't have English as the national language, as the second language. So it's like minor language. So they didn't know English. I had to learn back in Indonesia. And that was really hard.
I understand. How long did it take you to learn that language?
So apparently just 8 months. I don't know if that's a long time, but within 8 months I could speak Indonesian language.
Wow, 8 months? That's so quick. I mean, you must be brave. I mean, your brain must be so good. I mean, it took me about 2 years to understand basic Japanese. What about, you went to Indonesia without any basic Indonesian. I went to Japan with the basic Japanese, but it still took me 2 years to understand it. And not fully understanding it, but conversational. Wow. But I mean, that comes in with the interest. If you want to learn the language, if you have the interest for the language, and if you need it, definitely learn it as soon as possible. But what about food? When I went to Japan, I also, got some shocks, with food, because I noticed that most of the foods were sugary, and I was like, no, we use salt in Uganda. Why do you add sugar in the beans? What about you?
So it's the same thing actually. Indonesia, it's sugary and spicy, like chili cow. For sugary, I can try, but then spicy, I can't really. And most of the food is really spicy. Just no, you can't.
Oh no!
But the good thing is that Indonesia is an agricultural country, so they have each and everything. Like in Uganda, they have beans, cowpeas, soybeans, so you can cook for yourself in your free time.
There are always options. As long as the food is there, and if they have tomatoes and onions and oil, I mean, those things are everywhere. You can always cook your own dish. Wow, I don't like spice foods, because if I eat them, I cannot go to toilet for some reason, and I gave up on them. Yes. So if you got culture shocks, what are the major culture shocks you experienced when you just went to Indonesia?
So upon arrival, the major one was, riding motorcycles. In
Hmm.
here, there is no age limit to riding motorcycles.
Hmm.
Even the oldest person, this side,
Hmm.
judges, we call them Ibu. You
Hmm.
find them early morning with their bike going to the market, going to the supermarket, and
Oh,
you're
that
like,
is so cool.
really? Yeah, I learned. And now I find it really difficult to use public means. I just
Mm.
use private means.
And it's
You get
convenient,
started.
right?
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
convenient.
goodness. You know what? If in Uganda we really had, proper roads, I would cycle to go to my workplace. It's so convenient.
Yeah.
It feels so like, oh, you're outside, you are enjoying what you're doing, you're exercising at the same time. I love cycling so much, but in Uganda it's really dangerous, so I can't cycle. Yeah, I can't cycle, but I really love that. Yeah. Wow. Um, I noticed that those people, eat the legs of the chicken. Can
Yes,
you can
they
you
do.
can you say more about that?
So, that was also another shock. Chicken legs, intestines, and the head. So they eat
Uh-huh.
everything in
Mm.
each and everywhere. In soup, the fried ones, or the boiled ones, the roasted ones, everything. Yeah. So,
You know what? The thing is that I can eat legs and I can eat the head, but the intestines. Hmm. It's so
yeah.
crazy that we can eat intestines from the cow, but we cannot eat intestines from the chicken. Isn't it crazy?
I think we are just biased. These people eat each
Yeah,
and everything, and they told
yeah.
me it's really, yummy beside its enak. So everyone is like, Maya, kamu makan. Ini enak sekali.
And what does that mean?
You have to eat. It's so yummy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're missing out the chicken
Yeah.
ears. By the way, if you have seen any chicken outside, do they have jiggers, the tiny jiggers, on the ears? Because in Uganda, chickens tend to have the jiggers, tiny jiggers on the ears, right? Do they have?
I really don't know. I haven't seen any. I always buy from the market and they're already ready for just cooking.
Hmm. And when you
Yeah,
buy
so
it,
I haven't.
the head comes with the chicken, right?
No, I tell them to cut it off. So they cut it off, the head and the legs, so another person buys them.
Oh, wow.
The, the people who just come to buy only heads, only legs, only intestines.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, man. Well, I don't know. Maybe those chickens, are kept in one place, which is really, clean and all of that. But anyways, we also eat, cow's legs, and those legs always kept anywhere, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
And that's life, You go somewhere, you learn something, and then you adapt. The last question is, about, your degree. To what extent do you feel it has prepared you to do work either in Indonesia or here in Uganda? Can you tell us more about that?
So, sorry, I would say to a greater extent, it has really prepared me for work in both Uganda and Indonesia. But apparently, for my major, I have to do internship. No matter the circumstances, I have to do internship first
Mm,
in order to qualify for work anywhere, like to
mm,
work in a hospital. So there is that. But
mm,
then, if there is no internship, I've really I feel I'm ready. Like
mm,
we go to this side, like the scholarship is more of not the scholarship, but the teaching techniques are
mm,
more of practical than theoretical.
Mm,
So
mm,
to an extent that in first year you're already in the hospital interacting with patients.
mm, mm,
Actually that's why I learned the language really fast, because
mm.
in the hospital no one speaks
Yeah,
English. They all
exactly,
speak their language. Yeah,
exactly.
so I had to learn the language
Mm,
by force. I had to.
wow.
So to a greater extent, yes, it has.
Mm, mm,
Which is the same with my friends who do engineering.
mm,
Um, like when I see the coursework, each and everything, more of practical,
mm.
and already telling you, man, we are going to do this, we are doing this, we are busy, we are going to this place to do this, stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Do you have friends who are doing engineering, but also from Uganda?
yeah, they're there.
Oh, wow, in some university?
So actually, this side we are 8 Ugandans.
In the same
Yeah,
university.
the same yeah, different scholarships. Some we have the same scholarships, some that are different. Yeah,
Mm.
but from Uganda, some university. We are about 8.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow,
Yeah,
that's interesting. I was in
yeah.
Japan and we're only two Ugandans on the same scholarship. One university, and in the
Oh,
entire university, we're only three. One person was on the master's scholarship called Next or JICA thing. Next or JICA, I don't remember it, but I think JICA. Yes, he was doing his master's degree. Yeah, so we are three in total, Ugandans. Wow, wow, that's a high number. Yeah, high number. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, yeah. Wow. So if if you're fine with it, could you just give us the last advice? What can you tell a person who is in Uganda? They're looking for opportunities. They want to, find a way of, getting one, abroad. What can you tell this person?
so all I can say is that you have to be open-minded. You have to be
Mm,
welcome to each and every opportunity that comes your way.
mm, mm,
Applying for scholarships, there is nothing to lose. Most
mm,
scholarship, you don't
mm,
spend a penny until actually you get the actual scholarship. So you
mm,
have to be open-minded and apply for
mm,
the scholarship. You
mm,
never know. Opportunities come from anywhere,
mm,
and in most cases, anywhere you don't even expect like for
mm,
them to come from.
mm,
So just be
exactly.
open-minded,
Mm,
welcome each and every opportunity that comes your way. You'll
mm,
finally get it. Just try your luck.
mm, mm. Wow,
Yeah.
I love that.
And for those who are just studying, like they're still in high school, you have to really work hard and get good grades in that. You can also, be competitive in order to get scholarships abroad.
Mm,
Studying abroad is a real thing.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just wanted to, to just ask, one more question that I have remembered. How, how has studying from abroad changed you? How has it changed you really? Do you feel that there is something that has changed within you? And what is that one thing? Apart from being flexible and open-minded.
Yeah, so studying abroad has really changed me in so many aspects, social life, economically, and stuff. So apparently, I came this side when I was 17. Can you imagine?
Oh
17, I
yes,
was
such a
alone.
baby.
Yeah, and I started living independently, no parent, no what, and you're
Mm,
1,000 miles away from home. You have to be
exactly.
responsible, waking up, you like, so I have to study hard so that I make this GPA. I have
Mm,
to cook, I have to do this. So I grew up at such a young age. So
yeah.
that's also one thing. And socially, it has helped me to be diverse, to be open-minded,
Mm,
because
mm,
I'm studying abroad. You get to meet people from different countries you've never heard of.
mm,
Kiribati.
yeah.
So
Mm,
many, you get to interact with so many people, and each and everyone has their own culture, their own
mm,
way of living. So you have to be open-minded. You have to empathize each and
mm,
everything. This one has done this thing. It doesn't
mm.
look usual to you. You're like, it's their culture.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
and then not to judge. So it has
Mm,
helped me to be diverse.
yeah.
Appreciate diversity,
Mm,
and also being open to opportunities. Like
mm,
you find someone You don't
Mm,
know them, it's your first time to meet them, and they're like, yeah, we are friends and stuff, let's do this.
mm, mm.
Which is hard.
Wow, thank you so much, Maya, for sharing this, because I mean, in Uganda, so many people are suffering because, they don't want to accept what others do, just want to stick to their cultures, and that is affecting them in one or the other, right? But if you just learn that, okay, cultures are, I mean, everywhere, and it's all about respecting each other's cultures. I mean, diversity is beautiful. Variety is the spice of life. So if you can recognize those things and be like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with this, having a friend who eats chicken's intestines. That's okay. That's their culture.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you are peace, you don't stress yourself. Oh, he did this. Oh, she ate this. Oh, no, no, in Uganda we don't do this. That's not Uganda. That is an area where there are so many people who are having their education and they are sharing their cultures, and they are expressing who they are. They are showing you their identity. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Maya. Thank you so much, everyone who has been on this interview. I can't wait to bring more people. Definitely, I will kindly request Sumaya to get us, engineering students, who are on different scholarships to give us, more info on how they got the opportunities so that we can share with, our sisters and brothers who are in Uganda who are looking for such opportunities. Thank you so much. Don't forget to support us by subscribing and sharing this content. Thank you. Have a lovely time. Loving you always. And it's Maya, been with this Maya, who is soon graduating from the University of Surakarta in Indonesia. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate each and everything. Thank you, Maya. Bye.
Bye.